In the backfield, it's Chase Edmonds. He and James Conner will split time. Dupree shows blitz. Murray drops back to pass. Throws long to the near side. Hopkins wide open inside the 35-yard line. And he's out of bounds quickly, close to the 23. He joins Hopkins on the near side. Murray looking right, throwing to the far side for A.J. Green. He's got it in the first down, out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Amani Hooker was in on the coverage, and they just left him open. 3rd and goal from the 6. Pressure's coming. Murray breaks away. Murray throws on the run, back of the end zone. Caught Hopkins. Did he get in bounds? He did! Touchdown Cardinals! Jack Rabbit Jenkins was in on the coverage.
Bud Dupree up there at the top. That's why they brought him here, just this situation.
Number 48 for the Titans. He's pressuring. Murray stops on a dime. Rolls to the far side. Not much is there. Steps back and throws, and it's caught by Moore. What a catch. What a play by Kyler Murray. 5th possession for the Cardinals, 4th across midfield. Murray lofts it to Kirk, who was stumbling, and he still made the catch. And he's got a first down. Byard was in on the coverage.
We talked to him yesterday, Tom. You asked him if he was going to do anything offensively, and he smiled.
Fotu is there as well. Murray will keep it himself, and he's into the end zone untouched. On 2nd and goal, everybody was focused to the left, and Kyler Murray went to the right. 69,000 getting loud. Murray lofting it toward the end zone for Kirk, and Kirk's got it! Touchdown Arizona, 26 yards. It's as if they were in their backyard designing that play.
There's some great matchups here in the bottom of the screen.
Murray's looking toward that bottom, looking toward the end zone for Kirk, who turns his body, makes the catch. Touchdown Arizona. What control by Christian Kirk, his 2nd score of the day.
Empty backfield for Murray. Kyler Murray. Buying time. Murray throws. Touchdown Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins. 15 yards. 3rd and 16 at the 32. Murray. Over the middle. Woo, he put that one in a shoebox. Christian Kirk in heavy traffic, and it's a 19-yard gain. Murray, quarterback draw. Murray, can he get there? Touchdown, perfect. As they start at their own 23. Murray reverses. Murray looks long. He's got a receiver. Moore with a blocker. Rondale Moore, the rookie, touchdown Arizona. Wow! 77 big ones.
Who needs 2 minutes, guys?
Murray floats one up. Caught. A.J. Green. One touch by Kyler Murray. Here's Kyler Murray. He's up. What a catch at the 5. Christian Kirk does it again. 2nd and goal at the 1. Now Conner in the game. And Murray, how about that? Touchdown, Arizona. Easy. From the 49. Murray out of the empty set. Looks, fires. And caught at the 15. A.J. Green. 36 yards.
Earl Johnson just was. Murray to throw. And fires for Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins has it. Goes out of bounds around the 45-yard line. 4 wide receivers for the Cardinals at 3rd and 6. Murray has a moment here and fires. Catch made inside the 5. A.J. Green with a Cardinal touchdown. Despite the coverage, that 6'4" frame, he hauled it in against David Long, and the Cardinals have the lead. Where's this football going to go on 2nd and 13? Murray floats for the end zone. The tight end has it, and he hangs on for a Cardinal touchdown. Max Williams. Now 3rd and 16 of the Rams going to bring the blitz. They do, and Murray's going to run and try and run away from trouble, and does. Kyler Murray with a first down.
Push that ball back inside to the interior where all your help is.
Murray pressure up the middle. Throwing on the run, a wobbler down the sideline. Looking for Rondale Moore, and he's out of bounds. He caught the ball, but just couldn't keep the toes. Longest play of the day, though, for 30 yards, and Murray throwing for the end zone, and he fits it in to DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. One-on-one with Josh Norman, and Hopkins wins the battle. His 4th touchdown catch of the year. 3rd and 21. Kyler looking to run, floats it for Kirk in the end zone, tiptoes his way in. It's a touchdown. What a toss and a better catch. Christian Kirk's 3rd touchdown of the year. On 2nd and 6. Murray, a lot of time throwing for the sideline. He's got Hopkins, and Hopkins down inside the Cleveland 25. Greg Newsome on the stop at the 23. 2nd and goal. Murray with some time. Back of the end zone, wide open. DeAndre Hopkins. He was the loneliest man in Cleveland. And Kyler Murray hits him for 6. Murray floating it for Green, and A.J. Green with the catch and the touchdown. 14 yards for A.J. Green, his 3rd touchdown catch of the year, and his 8th career touchdown against the Cleveland Browns.
Being able to pick up the first down, so you cannot go to sleep here if you're Houston.
Murray with time, going deep down the sideline. It is caught inside the 5-yard line by A.J. Green.
And you let Murray hit Green on the sideline, you just can't have that.
Murray throwing, touchdown, Christian Kirk.
And you see Murray change the play to the perfect place, and he gets it to Kirk running across the field.
Murray dodging Texans and now throwing far side of the field, and he's got his man inside the 35-yard line, DeAndre Hopkins.
Probably the most accurate quarterback in the NFL right now, and just throws a pretty football.
Wide open, he hit Zach Ertz. Ertz, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Arizona.
Only 3 to be exact, no touchdowns. And Murray backpedaling, lets it fly. Pass is caught into the end zone. They're going to mark him out of bounds. There's a flag down. That's Hopkins. And the flag is at the 4. Murray floats it. Pass is caught.
Murray looking for Hopkins, and DeAndre Hopkins is going to be ruled incomplete.
Lead to good things as we got a bunch down here on the bottom, empty set.
On 3rd and goal, Murray trying to avoid the rush. Kyler Murray taken off to the pylon and in. Touchdown Arizona. Keeps it again. A block from Zach Ertz, and Murray's going to walk in
for what feels like a gut punch touchdown for the Cardinals. It's the second on the ground for Murray today, his 4th overall.
Clearly, the Rams and Raheem Morris have said, we're going to take that away from them tonight.
Another low snap. Kyler trying to get out of there, throws it. Christian Kirk is down there and makes the catch. Connor's got lots of confidence. He said he knows it was never a talent issue. It was availability. Had some injury problems. Healthy all season. Here's Kyler Murray. Might have been a design run. He'll scamper out of bounds at the 22. Rams alerted everyone about 5 hours prior to kickoff tonight. They'd be without their all-world player. Kyler running away from Leonard Floyd and throwing on the run. And it's caught. A.J. Green went up and got it. Deep shot down the middle. Christian Kirk is there and he makes the catch. First down indeed for Arizona. And it's not over yet. Gain of 47. How does that happen?
Murray under pressure. Murray scrambling. Murray sets. Throws the deep ball. And caught. Whoa! First down. Arizona. A.J. Green. Here's Murray. Throwing it in the end zone. Caught. Kirk. Touchdown Cards.
And again, Connor out tonight, so it's Jonathan Ward that comes in. Murray pulls it on the replay, and there goes Kyler Murray. Bursting free. Kyler Murray, a foot race, 1st and goal. Murray looking to throw. Down the sideline, lofts it up there. Antoine Wesley for the Cardinal touchdown. This game is tied. Cardinals pick up the blitz, pass downfield, is caught by A.J. Green. Murray keeps, flips, touchdown Arizona. Antoine Wesley, his 2nd of the year. And the Cardinals cash in and get it in the end zone at the end of that long drive.
Unfortunately for them, the score is what it is, that they don't have to get away from it.
Murray keeps. Protected. Kirk got it. Hit him in stride inside the 25.
He's done some pretty good things up front to throw Dallas a little off with that pass rush.
3rd down here. Wesley up to get it. Touchdown Arizona. 2nd of the game for Antoine Wesley.
There's the 3-man rush. Murray, deep shot. Christian Kirk's got it. He's going to be ruled down at the 35-yard line. That looked like a play we saw against Dallas last week in stride.
Pushed through it, but he took a wicked hit, and he's in pain on the sideline.
Edmonds has his own rib issues. Kyler loads up middle of the field, has Christian Kirk again. Getting him involved all of a sudden, gain of 23.
And that's exactly where they need to start.
And flags come in now, frustration. Quick toss. Caught Antoine Wesley on the 2-point conversion, and flags come in.